I spend an awful lot of my time being pissed off. And I'd like to break from that. I really would. I'd like to make a serious break from being pissed off. But the only way I can do that, I think, is to stop doing what I do for a living. And I'm just not ready to do that yet. However, my level of being pissed off is for the most part manageable. You hear me freak sometimes on this program, granted, but mostly during the day, if I get really, really angry about something, I'll just get out and start walking. I take 2 3-pound weights and start walking. Oh, you don't think that's a lot? You try it, Sparky. But anyway, today pushed me almost outside of my crazy zone. I was watching some of the video from the Teabagger rally in D.C. Almost the entire clutch of dumbasses from the Republican side were out there. Also, the Senate leadership. They all gave their little speeches. And there's a banner, there's a sign being held up where all of these rat bastards at the podium can see it. You know what the sign was? The sign was a photo taken when the United States military entered Dachau, the death camp in Germany. The picture, blown up, poster size. Oh, this is wonderful. A pile of dead, emaciated Jews. There it was. You've seen piles like that before. I say Jews. I don't know if they were Jews or socialists or gypsies or Catholics, but I'm assuming that they were Jewish corpses, emaciated. You know the pictures. There it was. And the caption underneath or across this hideous photo, the caption said, National Socialist Healthcare, Dachau, Germany, 1945. That's what it said. Now, my inclination right now is to let go with a stream of invective that would just get me off the air. Every single station that carries us, with the exception of XM and Sirius, would drop the program immediately. So I can't do it. I can't say what I really want to say. Eric Cantor, who is the House Minority Whip, guess what? No, he's not Catholic. He's Jewish. Has anybody had the decency in this filthy Republican Party? And they saw the sign. The sign was right there in front of their goddamn faces. Do any of these people, have you heard anything about this? No, you haven't. Will you? I doubt it. Unless it's on the web, unless it's a YouTube, unless it's, I don't know, unless the bloggers pick up on it. But there it was. What are you going to do about this? What is anybody? All right, you got something to write with? This was Michelle Bachmann's gig. Remember. Michelle Bachmann's gig. Okay. I want to give you a couple of phone numbers. Will you please write them down? Please. Michelle Bachmann's phone number. In Washington. Area code I'm going to give you 3. All the area codes are 202. Michelle Bachmann's number is 225-2331. Michelle Bachmann, 225-2331, area code 202. John Boner. His phone number is 225-6205. John Boner, 202-225-6205. Eric Cantor, 225-2815. 202 area code, 225-2815. Those are the phone numbers for Michelle Bachmann, John Boner, and Eric Cantor. Would you have a moment tomorrow to call their offices? You know, Michelle Bachmann says, let's get out here and protest this. And then, of course, they went into the People's House, which they certainly have every right to do, these filthy scum. But You know, the references to Barack Obama as Hitler are, okay, you know, you expect that from these dumbasses. Of course. You know, here's a guy, Barack Obama, who is more of a capitalist than George Bush was. George Bush was a real socialist because he always operated on somebody else's money. He was also a total failure. Barack Obama, who is a capitalist with a capital C. Where's all our money going? It's going into Wall Street, right? He's a capitalist. And these ignorant sons of bitches, because twits like, what's his name, Beck and the rest of these people say, he's a communist. You know, they get out there with their toy signs and their ugly invective. Being stupid is one thing. But when you take a photograph of corpses found in the death pits in Dachau and blow it up to poster size, and then label it National Socialist Healthcare, Dachau, Germany, 1945, that's over the line. That's it. That's over the line. You filthy right-wing conservative sons of bitches. I'll tell you, you know, I thought my level of contempt for you people had reached rock bottom. Couldn't go any lower. Today I found out that I'm not even close to the bottom. God damn all of you. I just, damn all of you. I don't know. I don't know what to say except that. Damn all of you. You are so sick. Every single one of you are so sick, so degenerate, so ignorant, so out of your crawl space so far you'll never get back in. God damn you. That's all. Piles of emaciated corpses with the caption National Socialist Healthcare, Dachau, Germany. Now, if you're in 1945, if you're Jewish, I mean, this should hit the sensibilities of most people. But this is United States. There's anti-Semitism is rampant in this country. We all know it. Just like racism is rampant. Just like Muslim bigotry or anti-Arab bigotry is rampant. But if you're Jewish, what are you going to do about this? Are you going to do anything? Is the ADL going to do anything about that at all?